Californians used to sell maps of celebrity homes, not landmines. Now, instead of sightseeing, tourists play hopscotch so their shoes don't get hepatitis. And when residents complain, they're called cruel. And now we're supposed to believe Gavin? Hell no. All the problems of the last decade were based on his and his party's lies. Then came the national polling by overwhelming majorities. It turns out Americans don't favor minors transitioning. So last week, when a California law was proposed that judges in custody cases favor the parent who supports transitioning a child's new gender, Newsom killed that law quicker than a late-term abortion. Yeah, I know, huh? Now the left, being the left, was outraged, but they missed something, because now Newsom says he only vetoed it since it's already the law.
Remember when California was the land of dreams? Sun-drenched beaches, Hollywood glam, and tech fortunes around every corner? Now, it's a cautionary tale. People aren't moving there to chase opportunity. They're running to escape sky-high taxes, rising crime, and chaos on every street. At the center of it all is Governor Gavin Newsom. On stage, he looks like a genius running a perfect state. Step outside the spotlight, though, and it's a different story. Homelessness is exploding, crime is climbing, families are fleeing, and businesses are packing up faster than ever. Newsom's specialty? Performance. He smiles for cameras, delivers polished speeches, and makes it look like he's in control. The reality? A state collapsing under the weight of policies that never work. He's not shocked by the crisis. He's shocked people see it. It's not leadership. It's theater. California isn't just struggling. It's proof that style without action will eventually burn everything to the ground.
So Newsom is fed up with tent cities, the crime, the urban decay? No, he's not mad about that stuff. He's mad you noticed. It's like a criminal telling a jury he's sorry he robbed 25 banks when he's just sorry he got caught on the 26th. Because this isn't some spontaneous crisis. It's a man-made disaster like Chernobyl or Fox and Friends. And
this is why Gutfeld's takedown hits so hard, because Newsom doesn't actually fix anything. He sparks the chaos, then steps in under the spotlight pretending to be the hero. He's basically a one-man fire-starting and fire-extinguishing show. Set it ablaze, then grab a hose when cameras roll. Take California's homelessness crisis. When he took office, he promised a solution, throwing billions at programs meant to end the problem. The result? Streets flooded with tents, needles, and sprawling encampments from LA to San Francisco. And the money? Almost none of it reached solutions. When the chaos persisted, did he take responsibility? Not a chance. The blame went straight to the mayors while taxpayers footed the bill. Spend big, fail bigger, shift the blame. That's the Newsom way.
Problem is his track record, his performance as mayor, as lieutenant governor, and governor. And your analogies are great. I think mine are better. And just hold on. And here's why. He shows up at the fires and says, who the hell caused this? I'm going to crack down on the people responsible. He sees the homeless encampments blocking the sidewalks and said, you guys clean that up. He started it. He spent $3 billion to fix it. And his opening words in 2020 when he got the job is a disgrace. The richest state in the country and the richest nation of the world has a homeless problem. I will fix it. He spends $1 billion. When it's not fixed, he blames the mayors.
But homelessness is just the tip of the iceberg. California was supposed to be the heartbeat of innovation, Silicon Valley, Hollywood, the industries that defined modern America. Now, both are fleeing. Hollywood productions are packing up for Georgia and New Mexico. The home of movie magic losing films to Albuquerque, that's reality under Newsom. Silicon Valley, tech giants that once swore they'd never leave, are now heading to Texas and Florida. The richest state in the richest nation has become a place people are desperate to escape. And yet, instead of course correcting, Newsom doubles down on flashy policies that sound inspiring in speeches but implode in reality. Streets are no longer sightseeing tours. They're obstacles, with residents navigating hazards while being labeled cruel for complaining. California's golden era is gone, replaced by chaos and illusions. And Newsom? He's still selling the dream while the state crumbles around him. Newsom's politics aren't about solutions. They're about optics. Take the controversy over minors and gender transitions. A law surfaced that would tilt custody battles toward parents supporting a child's transition. Insane, right? Newsom vetoed it, but not because he opposed it. He claimed it was already the law. Translation, he's playing politics while families face real dilemmas. Americans overwhelmingly don't back minors transitioning, yet Newsom flaunts progressive stances for applause. His tweets celebrating trans kids while inviting Texas families to move to California? Pure virtue signaling. The state is drowning, yet he's inviting more chaos in for political points. And it doesn't stop at social issues. California's wildfires weren't just natural disasters. They were fueled by negligence from a major utility that just so happened to be a campaign donor. Homes burned, lives destroyed. But hey, donations were safe. Corruption wrapped in climate speeches. Even with homelessness, Newsom hopes a conservative Supreme Court will bail him out so he can avoid removing out-of-control encampments. It's a pattern: big speeches, little action, endless theater. And yet, this is the guy floated as a potential replacement for Kamala Harris, or even a future presidential candidate.
What do you think about Gavin Newsom? What's going on there?
I don't know. I don't know how they bump out Kamala out of put a white male in there and take her out. She's got too much of an ego to just step aside. She's going to go crazy if they try to do that.
Plus, she had a strong 2% support, so don't forget that.
Yeah, but she's waiting for that spot to just open for her, and then you put a white male in there.
Yeah.
I don't know how they're going to put. I mean, they did it to Bernie. They threw him under the bus two presidential ones in a row. They just gave him a couple extra houses in Vermont. Go, yeah, you got some extra money. But I don't know how they could do it with her.
Yeah, it'd be great if they threw her under the bus, because she really likes buses.
With Kamala, at least you know what you're getting. Nervous laughs and endless word salad. Newsom? He's all polish and charm, but underneath it's the same incompetence. Different wrapping, same broken gift. He promised California would be a sanctuary, a land of opportunity. People came. But instead of dreams, they found crushing taxes, failing infrastructure, and cities overrun with crime and filth. It's like checking into a luxury hotel only to discover it's a rat-infested, falling-apart motel.
Why do I keep bringing up Gavin? Well, other than my respect for his work in American Psycho, he's starting to distance himself from his party's worst ideas. Newsom, a guy who hates fossil fuels but could still bring down the price of gas by wringing out his hair, once proclaimed that his state would be a sanctuary to all who seek it. Then people actually came.
The California dream has become a California nightmare, and the facts don't lie. Families are fleeing, businesses are packing up, even Hollywood is jumping ship. People are voting with their feet, and that says more than any speech ever could. Do you trust Gavin Newsom? Is he a solution, or just another problem in a tailored suit and slicked back hair? From where it stands, it's clear. Newsom isn't the savior. He's the salesman, selling a glittering dream that's nothing more than fool's gold.
Conflate order with authoritarianism, you get chaos and destruction. So if restoring order is evil, then the Dems are now the party of disorder. Turns out the only system they had was wokeism, and it rotted any basic principles the party had to begin with. Which is why, like Gavin himself, they're left looking at 2028's hopes going up in flames. And this time, no one is going to help them put it out.
That's why Gutfeld's roast landed so hard. It tore through the glossy facade and revealed the rot beneath. California doesn't need more speeches, it needs solutions. And Newsom has proven he's not the guy to deliver them. So what do you think? Is he just another polished disaster, or could he actually fix California, or even run for president? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If you're enjoying this breakdown, hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell. Because with politicians like Newsom, there's never a shortage of material. California used to be the dream. Now, it's turning into a nightmare. And if that's the future he promises the rest of the country, we all can see it's just a vote bank tactic.